What's going on, guys? So today's video got Rush here, and I'm actually at Rush's place, and we're gonna be doing a decant review of a new fragrance. So somebody recently says, this guy, I need more bottles. Okay, well, if I open up a Patreon, I promise I'm not gonna get a Ferrari like somebody else did. And I'm not gonna be getting any more bottles when it comes to just anything, but especially these new releases. I can't keep up with the Joneses. I would love to, I just don't have the money. But today we're gonna be talking about Dunhill's Nordic Fougere. This was actually launched this year and it's classed as an Aromatic Fougere. The only other person to talk about this one, I believe, was Ashton from Gensense. Now, do you want to list out, you want me to list out the notes, or do you want to say what you get right now?
I can smell the opening basil,
Okay.
but I'm getting a whole lot of lavender.
I know, yeah.
And that's not even a listed note.
It's not a listed note at all. Okay, the notes for this here, top notes are going to be cardamom and black pepper with basil. I do get some cardamom. The mid is going to be bamboo leaf, kumquat, and geranium. I get a bit of a fruity kumquat type of bit, and maybe some sort of bamboo, like a green woody. And the base is going to be vanilla, sandalwood, and patchouli. Towards the base, most certainly the sandalwood and the vanilla. But as you did state, I do get that lavender. Lavender, I don't know if it's an unlisted note and it's really there, but you do get that fresh lavender, and that's what gives it that blue vibe.
Well, it's not an astringent type of lavender. It's more of a creamy lavender.
Well, yes, and the name itself, like the smell and the name, are very hand in hand because it does have that very cold, crisp vibe. Like, I'm born and raised in Northern Ontario. Timmins born, Sudbury raised. So
he was up to here in snow most of the year.
Well, until global warming hit. But that's like, Timmins is 8 hours north of Toronto, where we're based out of now, and Sudbury is halfway between, so it's 4 hours north. In the wintertime, you get that Arctic cold, and it does remind me of that in some ways. The crispness from the cold, and this do remind me of days growing up when it was really cold.
It does smell like a colder climate. It does give that braciness of it.
Crispness, the coolness, the refreshingness. I find that kind of like with Hugo Boss, Hugo Now, when you open up the fridge and that cold air, it hits your cold, clammy skin in the hot summertime, it kind of is that in some ways. But this is just way classier than the Hugo Boss.
What's the longevity like on this?
This was surprisingly decent. This was about 8 to 9 hours, or correction, 7 to 9, but it depends on the day itself. Like, we've had like a warm stretch this past week where it was like, where it was like 16 to 22 degrees Celsius, so that's like high 60s to mid 70s Fahrenheit.
This is actually, I'm not a big Fougere lover. I mean, there are some that I do like. I mean, like, I like Beau de Jour, but this is actually quite nice. I would wear this. I'm
not like you always say that I'm Mr. Fougere. I'm not exactly Mr. Fougere.
Like your freshies and your Fougeres.
That, like the freshy Fougeres in a sense.
He will run from a dude or a gourmand.
But this is surprisingly really good. It has a little bit of a mature vibe though.
There's actually a uniqueness to it too. Even though it smells like it has a soapiness to it, I don't think I've smelled anything on the market quite like it. There
is a little bit of a powdery undertone. I don't know if, no, right here. I don't know if it's on your skin yet because of the dry down, but it's been on my arm for the last...
It's not on mine yet.
It's been on my arm for the last 2.5 hours. So
I like it. I have to admit, I like it.
Price tag, this is about $80 to $100 online. That's Canadian.
Not bad.
Versatility, I think it's actually pretty solid. Would you say it's very versatile or just like...
Oh, I'd say it's versatile. You could dress it down, you could dress it up.
And it's more for an older man. Like, not old man like we're older men, but I'm saying like 30 and up. I can't.
Oh, I'd say you get 25 and up. I mean, a teenager wouldn't be interested in this, but someone around 25.
But
yeah,
I think that's like a 25-year-old person who is mature.
Yeah,
more mature than I am.
And I would never call this a club scent. So no. This is a more mature setting.
This is an everyday signature scent, but it does have that office vibe.
Oh, it's very office safe.
Very office friendly, and this is spring and summertime. Wife, I didn't ask my wife's thoughts, but she would probably think it's just a nice scent.
A nice scent.
Do you have anything else to add?
I can't think of anything other than the fact that it's versatile, office friendly. And there's a little bit of a uniqueness to it. So yeah, go out and get it,
so
guys.
like it's a blue lavender feel, which lavender is, it might be a note that's just not listed. Fresh, aromatic, you're gonna get a little bit of a woody nuance towards the base along with the lavender. Do you get that lavender on Mina?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like,
and I'm getting it on me.
And it's like a powdery touch. I do get a little bit of a muskiness from it. Now, that muskiness feels like it's like, maybe it's just me, but that crispness.
I think it's you. I'm not getting the muskiness.
The crispiness from like the cold air.
Yeah.
All right.
It's bracing.
I enjoy it. I think it's bottle worthy for myself, but I just have to kind of like declutter what I got because I got a lot of shit. So.
Which means I'll be buying a lot of his fragrances.
We'll see. Anyhow, guys, that is our take of Dunhill's Aromatic Fougere. If you want to see other videos that we have done together, check out the middle here. And if you want to see other videos that I've done on this brand, they will all be down in the description box below. If you like this very video, you know what to do. Leave us one of these. We thank you for your time, take care, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.